Hey, Crit Sandwich listeners, if you love our show as much as our moms do, get on iTunes or Apple Podcasts and leave us a review. Thanks. This might be our last supper on this week's Crit Sandwich. Welcome to Crit Sandwich, the world's tastiest D&D podcast. Crit Sandwich is for friends who are about to die. You can start at any episode 0 or 1. I suggest not starting at this episode because it might be the last one in campaign 4 here. I am Casey Sears. I want to get to business here. I'm your host. To my left, Matt Popich. Across the table from me, Chuck Ventus. To my right, Robbie Ponder. Matt, let's take it away. We are, I think the big fight's about to go down.
You are correct, sir. So last episode, you guys talked a little bit up to Cassiel. You figured out why there was a portal created. Someone, somewhere was able to pull Angel into Demogorgon's realm. This created a rift in reality, which is the rift that you guys came in from. Having done so, it created the rift in the sky. Unfortunately, that wasn't good for you guys as you fell, got your guide killed, and here you are. You met that angel. He said that it would be a good idea, since this never happens, that you were able to kill a demon lord in his lair. That would get rid of him completely. So he said the best way to accomplish that would be to help him find a sword. You did so after crossing the river Styx, convincing a Goliath to help you by duping him, basically, which is kind of a rare feat. And as far as the cosmos go, for the most part, those guys can sniff that out. But you guys did a pretty good job of that. At this point, there's a big crevice in a rock mountain where the sword was flung into as the angel came down from literally being pulled from the heavens. It created a huge hole in the rock face. That is where you found the sword, still embedded in the rock wall. As Cassiel pulls it from that stone and that it's stuck in, he yanks it out. A bright flash of white light engulfs all of you as a powerful entity has been reunited with this sword. I did go ahead and give each of you up to level 17, which you were got prior to this. Does anyone want to talk about your level? You don't have to.
What'd you get? What's good, Chuck?
I got a 9th level spell.
Yeah, what'd you get?
You want me to just tell the spell?
Yeah, I want to know. I don't think I've ever had a character with a 9th level. I don't think I've ever played a level 17 character.
Psychic Scream, which I feel is very fitting for Jackson King.
I would agree.
But it basically, the damage wise for it, the target has to make an intelligence saving throw. And if it fails, it takes 14 d6 psychic damage, and it's also stunned. Takes half as much on a successful save. But this is awesome. The target is killed by this damage, its head explodes. I'm hoping that happens, but it probably won't. So
wait, does it say head or heads? I already know the answer. I'm just kidding.
It says head.
I know. It just says one head. So
I don't know,
it sucks to suck.
Like
Demogorgon brought an extra, bro.
Yeah.
Just like in case.
Once he gets if he gets lowered to half hit points, though, that's one head, right? If he's at 50% HP, one head pops and the other keeps going.
That's right.
That's how that works.
And our proficiency, I think this, well, at least for myself and probably Stewart as well, our proficiency went up as well to +6, which has an effect on some of our checks and stuff. So
wow,
it's pretty awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, Demogorgon stands no chance, guys. No chance. So yeah, as that happened. So and again, just to make sure we're all aware here, Demogorgon kind of has you backed into a corner. You went into this big crevice. It is a sky, above you. It's open, but as Cassiel grabbed his sword, you heard the roar of Demogorgon, and sure enough, as you all turn around, as Cassiel grabs his sword, there he is, 40 feet tall, two-headed baboon heads, kind of like gnashing and roaring at each other, and then you, tentacle arms, lizard-like tail. And he is marching toward you. And let's go ahead and let's get on it. Let's roll for initiative, gentlemen.
But. 22 for Jackson King.
17 for Stewart.
22 for Brad Kitty.
Who has the higher
My initiative is +5.
Chuck?
+7.
Wow. All right. So it is going to go Chuck, Robbie.
Initiative is your plus your dex.
Yep.
Okay. I guess I never updated my initiative or it calculated wrong because my dex's modifier is +11.
That sounds more like a rogue fighter. Yes. I was like, +5 doesn't sound right, but okay.
Yeah, maybe you have to edit the initiative in or something because it didn't carry my plus dex over.
Mine went up.
Okay, so you're looking at your saving throw. You have a +11 saving throw.
Oh,
your plus
okay.
dex is just +5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that.
Yeah, you have bonus to your saving throw somehow, not bonus to your initiative. Does that make sense?
Okay.
You have some sort of skill that gives you extra saving throw stuff.
Huh. Yeah, that makes sense. Now I'm wondering what it gave me the +11 now. Now I'm starting to wonder that.
That's for things like, I think you get that as a rogue.
Ah, yeah.
You get like all that extra, stealth and sleight of hand. It basically makes you crazy good at all that crap.
So you hear this loud roar behind you. Again, to your back, to your left, and to your right are mountain. And directly in front of you now is Demogorgon marching toward you. Robbie, you're up.
Gosh, man, I gotta go first?
Is Robbie up or am I up?
He's +11.
No, he's +11.
Oh, we
No,
talked
he's +5.
We +5.
You just
fucked it
missed.
up.
I don't know where you were, but you
He
weren't
said
here.
he's +5.
No, he's +5. Robbie fucked it up.
Oh, it is
He was
+5.
He was looking at a saving throw, not his initiative.
Okay, so it is
Not his actual dex. His dex
Okay,
is
so it
+5.
is Chuck first then.
Thank you, Jackson King. How far away is he? And we're all standing right next to Cassius as he pulled Cassiel as he pulled the sword out, I guess, or
Yes, he pulled it out. You got bathed in white, brilliant light that leveled you up, and then you heard a roar. We'll say he's 100 feet away, marching toward you.
okay. And how? Last question: how long has it been since we've gotten off of the boat, the Ugala?
This is about a mile walking, so
Okay, so
Half
your bardic
hour-ish.
inspiration only lasts 10 minutes, so that's why I was curious. All right, I will say showtime. And I will change my outfit one last time to a bright white outfit, sparkling like the sun, and it's going to sprout some cosmetic little wings out my back like I'm an angel. But they're not real, of course. They're just part of my jacket. And I'll I'll look at Cassio and I'll say, time to show us what you've got. And I'll cast haste on him.
wow.
And I will also say to Stewart, let's show him what the Kingsmen are made of. And I'll give you a bardic inspiration.
It's a D12, right?
D12, yep. And then I will run away. I will skip along away from the group 30 feet just to get away from
Okay,
them.
so
Guess-
he's 100 feet away, so you're in the farthest you can go back is, we'll say, another 30 feet.
And I imagine, well, is there a wall behind us?
There is, of
so,
rock, yeah.
So we're all standing here. I'm just going to skip this
Okay.
way, just away from them.
Okay, cool.
Brad Kitty will look at Jackson King as he's moving away, mouth wide open. He's like, "What about me? Where's something for me?"
Nothing.
Exactly, nothing.
All right, so Cassiel is hasted. He's got a massive, massive great sword named Sunscorch in his hands. However, it is now Robbie's turn for Brad Kitty. You're 100 feet away from the monstrosity.
I will take 3 shots at him.
Sure.
My dice order is brown, yellow, white. So I have a +16. So 19 + 16, 17 + 16. I'm not very. And then my brown die is an 18. I'm pretty sure that might miss.
An 18 total?
Yes, 18 total on the brown.
Okay, so the first 2 hit, 18 misses.
Okay. So I have 2 that hit. I'm going to do a grasping arrow on the first arrow that hits.
Okay.
And I will describe it to you. When this arrow strikes the target, conjuration magic creates grasping poisonous barbels which wrap around the target. The target hit by the arrow takes an extra 2d6 poison damage. Its speed is reduced to 10, and it takes 2d6 slashing damage the first time on each turn it moves 1 foot or more without teleporting. The target or creature that can reach it can use its actions to remove the barbels on a successful strength athletics check against your arcane shot save DC. Otherwise, the branches, brambles, yes.
Okay, I was wondering what you're saying. Brambles.
Brambles last for 1 minute or until you use this option again. This poison damage and slashing damage both increase to 4d6 when you reach 18th level, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so he's... First off, I missed it. Do I get a save at this point?
Yes, conjuration magic brambles. Let me see what kind of save it is.
I would like to make a comment. I don't know if it matters, but I cast that haste at a 5th level spell.
Does it matter? I have no idea. I don't think it goes up.
It doesn't go up or anything. I just, if anyone was curious as to how I'm casting my spells.
All right, so here goes a roll. 14 plus 9, a strength modifier. That'll be a 23.
It passes.
Yay.
Yes. Let's not wait for the grass to grow.
All right, so
let me do my damage, and the poison damage is still 2d6.
And he hasn't attacked anyone. Doesn't this count as a
sneak attack?
Sneak attack?
I think that's actually one of the rogue abilities. Yeah, that's an assassin. Yeah, unless Robbie's an assassin, which he's not.
Terrible rolls.
And I do need poison damage separated out, please.
5 poison damage.
Okay.
I think he might be immune to poison.
27.
I think you're right.
I think this guy's going to be immune to a lot of stuff.
All right. So 2 arrows enter him, and it just doesn't even seem like he was affected. He's just marching on. Anything else?
I will definitely move away from the party, the opposite direction that Jackson King has moved. How's this cliffside looking? Is it climbable?
So it's like a sheer rock face, so not really. There's not really like any outcroppings or anything that you can jump to or anything like that, if that's what you're trying to do.
Okay. Brad Kitty will go to the east 30 feet.
Guess whose turn it is? A lair. Aren't lairs fun?
Oh.
Yeah.
Lair turn.
Lair turn.
I thought you were going to do stupid T-Rex.
No, not yet. He unfortunately didn't roll quite as well. I need everyone to roll a d20 and not add anything.
What is a lair? What are you talking about?
The environment.
The actual abyss is taking action.
I rolled a 10. Robbie rolled a 9.
I rolled a 1.
Ooh.
Woof. Okay.
Ooh.
All of a sudden, inky blackness kind of just seeps out of all around you. All 3 of you are in the actual spell of darkness. You cannot see anything. Unless you have the ability to see through magical darkness in any fashion. Poor rolls, gentlemen. That's
a 9 out of 12 is pretty good.
This isn't like it's not a charm or anything, correct? Or?
No, this is not a charm. Okay. This is the spell darkness. After the lair, it's Casey.
Wait, so that's not a save or anything?
Nope.
Oh, weird.
I can see in the darkness with dark vision. Shades of gray, all 50 of them.
Is darkness an aura, or is it like a blindness thing?
Demogorgon casts the darkness spell at its lowest level, targeting different areas. So that's what the roll was.
Okay.
Demogorgon doesn't need to concentrate.
Yeah, so darkness is a zone.
It's just he put blackness all over. Yeah.
So it's not in our our eyes. So
it's just all. It's like a big fog of black.
Remember that lantern I got rid of?
Yeah, I know.
Would have been useful right now.
That would have been perfectly useful right now.
Yeah, that would have been good. Because it sheds magical darkness.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I do something before? Is it too late to say?
If you have a reaction, you can do something.
Can I do counterspell on this?
It's a lair.
Oh, it's a lair action. Never mind. Yeah. I thought you said the Demogorgon did it.
No.
Okay, never mind.
Nope, he hasn't had a turn yet even.
Never mind. Looks like we're fighting 2 guys here. The Abyss and the Demogorgon.
That's if other demons don't show up, boys.
So, I still know where Brad Kitty is, more or less, right?
He ran by you because he ran away, yes. I mean, it's pitch black, but you could probably... you could try to feel your way toward him if that's what you're trying to do. I don't know.
So my plan this turn was to grab his weapon and cast Holy Weapon on it. Yeah, I wish he wouldn't have ran away.
He ran away. Yeah, I don't know if I can.
I don't know why everyone's running away from the Paladin that protects them.
We gotta split around. I don't want an area effect to hit us and kill us all. I would assume that if you wanted to do that before I made my movement, that you would have told me to wait. I mean, that would be up to Matt to decide if we could still do that.
No, because it was your turn first. You ran away before Stewart got to go.
Why would you?
So how do I get out of the darkness? How far do I have to move?
When you don't know it's darkness. I mean, you could run toward him. You could run away from him.
I guess I'm just gonna. How far did you move, Brad Kitty?
30 feet.
I'll move 30 feet in the same direction Brad Kitty did and shout out to him and see if I can grab him.
Okay.
Even if it costs me an action to find him, because that spell's only a bonus action, and I need to grab his bow.
Go ahead and roll perception. I think that's fair.
Okay.
At disadvantage because it's darkness.
19.
Sure.
Yeah.
I like it. I'll give it to you. So you fumble around. There's nothing really in between you and him, and you saw him. He started running, and all of a sudden it just went pitch black. So you immediately turn and try and run the same direction, and then you feel you're groping and feeling, and then there he is.
Brad Kitty, may your bow and your shot be filled with light. Every time you do damage, you do an extra 2d8 radiant.
Woo. Oh, Casey handed me 2d8 dice. Woo.
So those will be your radiant die every time you hit something.
Does it have any sort of light that it emanates or anything? Because that would be helpful.
Nope, just imbued with holy power.
Okay.
Oh, it does. The weapon emits a bright light in 30-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 30 feet.
Wow. Well, that is helpful.
Yep.
So 30 feet?
Yep.
Okay, so out 30 feet, you can see now. You can see each other.
Great. Yeah, I grab his bow and then...
Yeah, woof. The darkness is dissipated a bit. You can see across the row from you is Jackson King, and then above the darkness, you can see probably the two Demogorgon heads.
Yeah, it's a dim light for 30 feet after the bright light.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you could probably see a little bit past the darkness and see that Demogorgon is still marching toward you.
Great.
Useful. After that is Demogorgon. He marches toward you. He can go 50 feet, and he stomps, just like the earth shakes as he moves, and he just moves forward with such rage and passion and power. And what he will do, since he can't reach anybody this turn, unfortunately. So he's got two heads, two monstrous heads. Both of them will lock on and look right at Brad Kitty. Brad Kitty, I need you to make a Wisdom DC 23 saving throw.
You have +4 because you're close to me.
So he's looking right at you.
Yeah.
7 plus 4 plus 2. I have Indomitable. I'm going to use it. Let me read
Which is what?
I think you can re-roll.
It's a fighter
a saving throw.
Yep.
Or something like
Beginning
that.
at 9th level, you can re-roll a saving throw that you fail. If you do so, you must use a new roll.
How many times can you do that?
You can use this feature twice between long rests. There you go.
All right.
Starting at level 13.
Here's number 1. Roll it again, sir.
12 plus Casey's 4 is 16 plus my wisdom is 18.
Failed still.
Oh, man. Whatever. Can I use lucky?
Just keep re-rolling forever.
You probably could.
That's a lot to
Apparently you can.
I don't even know if it's worth it or not. What spell is this again?
He's looking at you.
Ah, goodness.
Just let it happen. That's not going to kill you in one hit.
Yeah,
You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
No, I want to use my lucky. Use lucky.
Jeez.
Wait, what do you have to roll to even get this?
All right.
You rolled worse.
It happens.
All right. So you've used an Indomitable and a
Yeah,
lucky.
what was your odds on that even? Well, how high would you have had to have rolled to beat that?
What did you have to beat, Matt? A 22?
23.
23?
Oh, 20. I thought it was 20.
You had to roll like, what, a 17 or higher?
I thought it was 20. I thought
Your odds are terrible.
Yeah.
All right, so
Don't
I
gamble.
rolled a 4. The target is charmed by Demogorgon into the start of Demogorgon's next turn. Demogorgon chooses how the charmed target uses its action, reaction, and movement. Because this gaze requires Demogorgon to focus both heads on the target, he can't use another maddening gaze. Okay. Until the end of his next turn. Your next turn is my turn. That is the end of Demogorgon's turn. It goes to Cassiel. So you guys see Cassiel grab the sword. You hear this roaring. The darkness starts to take over, but then is kind of shed a little bit as a beautiful white light emits from Robbie's bow. And then Cassiel again holds his sword actually up into the air and says, Muta Mora Corin, and it just bursts into flame. Holy, like whitish flames emit from Sunscorch, his sword, and he jumps up into the air, flies 50 feet toward, and just like a bolt toward Demogorgon, but doesn't actually get close enough to do any damage quite yet. That'll actually be his turn.
He has haste, so does that improve his...
Does haste, he gets to move again?
Target speed is doubled.
Oh, yeah.
It gains +2 to AC as well, and it has advantage on dexterity saving throws, and it gains an additional action on each of its turns.
Okay, so then yes, he is going to just, moving faster. It's just like a falcon swooping down, get toward Demogorgon, and he will attack this huge sword.
And can we see him from where we are?
Yes.
as well?
So the magical light that his sword is shedding, you can just see like bright light just like flash go toward Demogorgon. He flies at him, and just like in a blinding speed, the sword again, just it would be difficult. It appears it's that big, difficult for anybody to even pick up. He just swings it like it's nothing, and a huge slash goes down. It misses. Demogorgon kind of like sidesteps out of the way, and he swings again. This time a huge tentacle kind of wraps up from below and yanks him down. The swing misses again, and actually Demogorgon gets a counterattack.
This guy's an awesome teammate.
Yeah. Sorry.
Crushing it.
Hey, another tentacle comes from the other side and slams into Cassiel's head. Doing.
I had a quote and everything ready if he was going to hit. I hope you know that. You ruined it.
I hope you can dispel whatever's on Robbie before his turn, because he's about to do like 3d8 damage times 3 to one of us, if not more.
So I don't think Jackson King would be able to see that, but you, Stewart, you would see kind of the gaze and just like glossiness hit Brad Kitty.
Yeah.
I would think that my posture changes as well. I mean, when you came up to me, you could tell that I was very frightened, and now, like, you notice I'm no longer shaking, and I'm not hunched over trying to hide anymore.
Okay, so a tentacle hit Cassiel, and you kind of see like some blackness spread out from where it hit, like kind of like in Cassiel's veins, like they start to like pump a blackness through them. That will actually be the end of his turn. Top of the order is Jackson King.
No, I don't have anything to take care of that. He can't see me. I'm in the darkness, right? Mm-hmm. But I can see you guys, right?
Yes, you can because of the light from Sunscorch.
Yep.
So Brad Kitty is charmed.
For one turn.
Oh, it goes away after one turn? Okay, thank God. At least I can...
I was going to say, can I counter a charm with suggestion? Like if I go up, like get close enough to make a suggestion?
I think the issue would be do you know what's going on over with us?
I don't, so I'm not going to. Are there any like rock formations like out in the field or anything like that I could like grab hold of with my ring of telekinesis and sling it towards the Demogorgon?
Yeah, I'll say so. The splitting that the sword created made like some boulders and stuff like that. There's like the rock faces of the walls didn't really create anything. They split, but up toward the top, some boulders fell down and stuff like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna do something else instead of do that. I'm gonna call out to the. I'm gonna cast a cantrip, y'all.
Woohoo!
Oh, vicious mockery.
Hey,
so powerful.
And I'm gonna say, "Over here, you piece of shit!" And I'm gonna cast vicious mockery on him. Actually, that's a wisdom saving throw.
Who are you saying you're casting this on?
The Demogorgon. Okay. I don't know who else I would do that towards.
Wisdom.
But it would be a good idea to do it to Robbie right now, but that's fine.
It's only an 11.
But you don't know. That's fine.
I don't know,
yeah. He failed.
Boom.
Roll that sweet damage.
Guess what, guys? Since I'm a 17th level bard, this is 4d4 coming your way. And he has disadvantage on the his next attack. That's a 4. That's another 4. That's a 2 plus another 2. So 12 damage done to the Demogorgon.
Very nice.
And he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Yes, you do. All right. Very nice. Anything else? All right. Robbie.
I'm going to pull out a paper and pencil as Matt demonstrates of how to play my character for me.
Yeah. You, sir, are going to go ahead and fire everything you've got over at your friend Jackson King.
Can he see me? I'm in the darkness.
No, it's 30 feet. You're 30 feet away.
I ran 30 feet in the opposite direction. He ran 30 feet in the other direction, so I'm 60 feet away.
The dim light goes 60 feet.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Do your worst.
Well, and so you don't see this coming, so these are going to actually be
with advantage.
What?
He does not see shots coming from you. He would never guess that.
I wouldn't know that he's charmed,
I gotta roll?
so this makes sense.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
Make him roll.
Of course I'm making him roll.
Time to roll shitty.
Yeah, you're about to...
4 plus 16?
Is that with advantage?
Well, no.
It's going to hit.
That's a 20.
Just roll 2 at once, for the love of God.
I don't understand.
Well, this is my bad die. So that's 1. That's a hit. What do you say, Chuck?
That's
That's
an
a hit.
advantage. It's 14. And my AC is 18. You tell me. That's a crit.
Oh, well.
Oh, God.
A crit sandwich.
Yeah, let's see if it's a sandwich.
How many hits do you get?
This
Or
is
how
a
many
crit
shots-
sandwich.
How many shots do you
This
get?
is a crit sandwich. I'm rolling it again. What?
Why are you rolling D20s?
You roll 3d20s to see if it's a crit sandwich.
It's not a crit sandwich.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All
it's
right.
3? It's 3? I only rolled 2. It's not a crit sandwich.
All right. So the first hit is a backstab sneak attack thing. So go ahead and roll the damage on that.
So this is going to be...
Wait.
'Cause with its advantage.
Well, hold on a second. Explain. He's not an assassin. There's nobody around me.
So there's two ways that you can get a sneak attack. One, if someone is within 5 feet of you, or two, if they have advantage on the attack due to some sort of hiding or unexpecting it or something like that.
True story. But we're friends.
Yeah, which is more the reason you wouldn't expect it.
All right, go ahead.
I have 2d8 for the radiant damage, 1d8 for the bow damage, and then 2d6 for the sneak attack damage.
From your first attack, yes.
Wait, what?
So this is going to be it plus 10.
He might kill you this turn.
He could.
29.
Do you have any damage reduction? And I will be yelling at this point, he's charmed! The demon has charmed him.
Let me see here. I don't think I do.
Any reactions? You guys got to make sure you get a reaction.
The only one that I really have is counterspell.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll the damage for the other two.
What was,
Yeah.
what was the damage on that first one?
29.
Oh, very nice. I rolled 2 1s.
Nice.
16 on the next one.
16.
And
40.
one was a crit, so I will roll an extra d8 on this one. Another 29 for the crit.
74 damage is what my math comes up with. Dude, I feel bad.
You should.
You said 64?
I came up with 74 because of the plus 10.
Jackson King
Okay,
is
yeah.
still
Yeah,
alive.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
74 damage in one charmed term.
Yeah, that should have been at the boss.
Yeah, that would have been huge against him.
What majorly, another bad thing about it is like that's my turn right there. So I'm also, not only am I doing 74 damage to a teammate, I'm also losing my entire turn.
Yeah. And then he's going to have you take your movement and move it toward him, however much you can go. What's your movement speed?
It's 40, but I have some other things
Towards
that give
Jackson
me more,
King
but I'd rather
or
not use those.
towards the Demogorgon.
Brad Kitty is running toward Demigorgon. So your movement speed is 40?
Correct.
All right, so he's going to have you move 40 feet toward him. It is the Lair's turn. So as you guys see Demigorgon, all of a sudden he kind of like shimmers and he moves into 2 different Demigorgons. You guys see 2 of them.
Oh no.
Stewart, you notice these shots firing. Brad Kitty over toward your friend, and then Brad Kitty kind of like snaps out. He walks forward toward Demigorgon, but you see him like kind of shake and like snap himself out of it.
Brad Kitty, are you all right?
Wow! Where am I? What am I doing here?
I'm fine, by the way.
Matt, how far is Brad Kitty from the Jason?
40 feet.
40 feet. Oh, man. And you said he moved 60, so...
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm going to... And how far is Demigorgon from us right now?
From you, 80 feet.
80 feet?
Uh-huh.
And he
'Cause you
moves
ran backwards.
50 feet. But he's 20 feet, 40 feet away? Robbie's 40 feet?
40 feet away from you.
Yes.
Okay.
And the Demigorgon's
Robbie's right
40
between the two of you.
in the
40
middle.
feet from you, 40 feet from... And then, yeah.
I get, you know what? I think Stewart pulls out his sword and just runs towards the Demogorgon on the right. Dash forward 60 feet.
Cool.
I can't really do anything at this range as it is. Maybe actually, you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start running forward, and as I'm running, I'm going to start like kind of going up one of the side walls and like eventually get to a point where I'm going to be able to jump and slash at the Demogorgon.
Okay. Cool.
So I, in my turn, mid-run, up kind of going up the side of a wall.
Sweet. It is Demigorgon's turn, and he is going to take just 2 massive swipes with these huge tentacles at Cassiel, who is kind of eye length with him, all 4 of his eyes. So he's flying up in the air. Again, Cassiel's 10 feet tall, but he's flying up in the air to try and hit Demigorgon and go right at him. Both tentacles just take a huge swipe at Cassiel and get him. Cassiel again. So one of the swipes when it lands, like a blackness, like a kind of like an immediate bruise appears. You guys can see, but it's not like a bruise. It's like just black, like disease entering the body that you can tell. And Cassiel kind of like roars with pain, but keeps on going. And he will actually counterattack back. So it's Cassiel's turn. He's going to run, take this bludgeoning and counterattack with his beautiful sword swinging in the air. He's going to take 2 swipes. Guys, Cassiel's supposed to be helping you, and he's rolling terribly. I apologize.
Maybe I should roll for him?
Yeah.
I cast haste on him.
All right, so I rolled his first attacks.
Just kidding.
So he gets 2 attacks per round, so that was his 2. Yeah, go for it.
Does he get an additional attack?
Exactly, so why don't you roll his next one?
Did Chuck roll any... is it a Constitution save? Or I think we talked
For
in the
haste?
last campaign. It's
Oh,
not.
he hit me. Concentration?
I think
Yeah.
we said it wasn't before.
Haste is not concentration.
Yes,
Right.
it is.
It's not? I don't know.
Haste is concentration, so maybe I should roll for that first. and
All right,
see
go
where
for
we're
it.
at.
You're
I
gonna
rolled an 18.
All right, good job.
you're
So
gonna
he
have to roll
stays
3
hasted.
times, though. You got hit 3 times.
Oh, yeah. I rolled a 19.
Wow.
Some
Very
really
good.
rolls. I rolled a 2.
Wait, add your... Well, I guess with your Constitution mod, it's probably still not like a 9 or anything crazy.
It'd be 7.
So 9 total.
All right, so haste drops.
So he loses it.
So you see him kind of like his beating faster wings kind of just like stop, but he's still up in front of Demigorgon, fighting. Demigorgon's roaring and just tentacles flying everywhere. And Cassiel missed again, unfortunately, not able to land with Sunscorch.
Worthless.
Top of the order, Chuck.
I might need some help understanding how polymorph works if I do it to myself.
Okay. You can...
What can I turn myself into if I do polymorph?
So first off, it needs to be something that you would have known about. So like if it's a Tyrannosaurus Rex, I need to know why at some point in your career you've seen a Tyrannosaurus Rex, because you're an assassin, you're not a monster hunter. Second,
I would have had to have seen it or just know about it.
You would have had to seen it.
Seen it.
You would have had to have seen it. Second,
I may have seen it.
I believe it has to be like your level, but CR.
I mean,
let me
you,
read polymorph.
you could have gone to Chult. That's an
For
island.
assassination. Yeah.
I've performed all over the world. Okay, I've seen all sorts of shit. All right, where are dragons from?
Everywhere.
I've seen a dragon attacked Waterdeep before. Don't you remember the attack of 94 BC or what?
Go for it.
Yeah, dragons seem like fair game to
As long as you have a reason.
I would assume I've seen a dragon in my day.
right.
I don't know if I've slain one, but
No, you don't have to have killed it.
I remember there was this one concert that I was having and a dragon came and ruined it, but it was talked about in the land for the longest time. So, whoa, that was the rager. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to think of something to come up with here. I want to cast polymorph on myself.
Okay.
And I want to turn into... I guess I'm just trying to figure out the challenge level. What can I turn into?
It should have rulings on that now.
Is challenge rating equal to my level? So 17. That's what I'm asking. Let's see here. The spell transforms a creature that you can see within range into a new form.
The new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's. So your target or the target's level if it doesn't have a challenge rating. So yes, anything CR 17 or below.
But it has to be a beast.
But it has to be a beast.
So the best beasts you can change into would be a T-Rex, a giant ape, a mammoth, a triceratops, a hawking crab, in that order. Some of those are not that great.
Well, fuck.
The T-Rex is the only good one, but that's only a CR 8. And we're up against the CR 23.
That's true.
Save that polymorph for when someone's about to die, and
Yeah.
then give them that so they can keep fighting.
That's what I'm going to do. How far away am I from the Demogorgon?
80 feet.
I'm going to run up, move up 20 feet closer to him, so I'm 60 feet away. And I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Sure.
Makes a wisdom saving throw, but he has to move as far away as his speed allows from me. It's to be a 19 wisdom.
You failed.
And he also takes 3d6 damage. And I'll move up and you'll just hear like it kind of echoes throughout the chamber and I'll just say, run. Get him to move away. 9 damage to him.
Okay.
And I'm also going to use a bonus action and cast Healing Word on myself.
I have to use a reaction to run away?
Takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction if available.
Okay. So he actually, he runs 50 feet toward the opposite direction to the opening of the crevice.
And then I'm going to heal myself, obviously. I'm going to use a high level here, I guess. You hurt me, damn it. I'm going to cast Healing Word at a 6th level spell.
Roll it.
And that's going to be 6d4 plus 5. 16. That was terrible.
Not that good, man.
Yeah,
not compared to the damage Robbie dealt you.
No. So what did I say that was? So it's 16. I healed myself for 16. Hey.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, it was not that good.
No.
I was imagining better.
I was too, in my mind. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Robbie, I noticed you rolling during Chuck's turn.
I did. I might as well get my rolls out of the way.
Sure.
I just want to tell you the math on that, Chuck. You healed yourself for like 5% of what the damage I did.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. So Brad Kitty's there. Stewart, you ran forward. You're probably 10 feet behind Brad Kitty.
I ran 60 feet, so I'm kind of up ahead of you and to the right, but mostly to your right.
I've got you guys. So remember, Demigorgon just ran 50 feet away from you guys. So Chuck is 110 feet away from him. Robbie, you're 90 feet away from him. And Casey, you're 70 feet away from him. So you guys are 20 feet from each other at the moment.
So there's 2 of them, correct? And
there are. One, yeah.
Cassio is fighting one in front of him.
Correct.
And that one did not run away.
Right.
And that is the closest target to Stewart, I'm assuming.
Yes.
I will pop 3 shots at that one.
Okay.
My first is a crit miss.
Okay.
And my next 2 is a 30 and then a 34.
Okay. They both hit.
Jeez.
61 damage.
Yeah, you just let them fly. The first one goes right toward Demigorgon's face and goes right through it. Poof. The whole Demigorgon just disappears. It was a fake. Fake out.
The old bamboozle.
The old.
Yeah. Was that from the first attack? Or?
It is. Yep. So
can you have that second one?
Yeah, so you can fire the second one at the actual Demigorgon who's far away now.
Okay, that would be 20 damage.
Okay, and that one. So you lightning quick notice the first one disappear, and the second farther away from you. You shift your target, and it lands, and Demigorgon roars and angrily. Go ahead. I'm gonna mark your damage, and you said 20.
Correct.
Does it need to separate out radiant damage?
Yeah, please.
That was the one thing I didn't do when I did my rolls, but that damage, we could say 6 is radiant.
Okay.
The way I'm doing to do the math, I'm just going to do a percentage of damage.
And so he's marching toward the exit, and actually you hit him right in the back, and he turns around, and again, both eyes, all 4 eyes, just kind of like lock on you. I need you to make another DC wisdom saving throw, sir.
Our least wise among us.
He's the one that keeps hitting.
Yeah. Well, no, that was his first hit.
Yeah, well, no.
He's the one that hits hardest.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a react. He can just do this whenever he wants to.
So Stewart is not in range of Brad Kitty to get the +4?
It's 30 feet. You are.
No, you're good.
I don't think it matters, actually. Because
or you know what? I think it's only 10 feet.
So I have a 13.
Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't help anyway.
Lucky. Indomitable.
Lucky. Or indomitable.
Lucky or indomitable.
20.
Something.
You just gonna let it happen?
Is this a charm effect again?
You're about to fuck me.
I don't know.
Let's do it. All right. Use your abilities.
Someone needs to stand next to Brad Kitty and just grapple him if I get charmed.
You have abilities to try and get out of this. Try it.
Are you doing it or not?
I'll do Indomitable. What do you think, Casey?
Wait, no,
I don't know.
It's like you have to roll a 20. Even like it's stupid to re-roll that.
It's a DC 23.
Use it on something else.
Do you know how much Chuck's going to die next turn?
Yeah, we're all probably going to die.
All right. What do you got, Matt? What do you got?
Oh, I have Insanity Gaze. The target suffers the effect of the confusion spell without making a saving throw. The spec lasts until the end of next turn. So the confusion spell is what you get hit with.
Basically, he's confused as what's going on and considers both probably us as threats. I would assume.
Let's look up confusion before.
No, I already am. It hovers over it automatically. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and roll. Actually, go ahead and roll a D10.
Roll a 10.
Yeah, 10.
Oh shit! So actually, you get hit like with a wave of confusion. You don't know where you're at. You're just like, what the hell? And then you shake it off. You can move and act normally.
Wow.
That's unbelievable.
Yay.
Yeah, that was like that was basically passing the yeah.
I imagine this being as like my vision starts getting fuzzy, and after this Demigorgon I first hit disappears, then Stewart starts looking like a semi Demigorgon for some reason, and then like I point my ears at him, and I can tell by the sound that is definitely my friend Stewart.
It is the Lair's turn. And it is, again, going to like kind of like Demigorgon's going to kind of shimmer. And now there are 2 Demigorgons right where there was 1. Casey, you're up.
I assume neither of them are within 30 feet of me.
70.
Yikes. I really can't do much but run up. I'm going to close that gap 60 feet. What's his reach? Does he have a reach of 10 or something probably?
He looks like he could do more farther than a normal fight, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to run up, instead of 60 feet, I'm going to run up 55 feet.
So you're going to be 25 away?
Yeah, that seems fine.
Okay. Anything else? I feel like you've been kind of ineffectual this fight so far.
Yeah, I'm a close range guy.
Well, Chuck made him run away.
I don't know. I'm doing a lot of damage through Robbie, but it's all ending up in Chuck.
That's true.
So that was my plan, was to do damage through Robbie and then also get up there and do some stuff. And I'll be able to do reactions and all kinds of fun Mage Slayer stuff when I'm close. But
you're front and center.
Yeah, but I got to get close.
All right. Well, I've got good news.
Oh, he's coming for me?
Oh, yeah. So Demigorgon's turn. He's going to march toward you and make a couple attacks here.
Is he still not running away from me?
So
he's at disadvantage.
Okay, thank you. 8 plus 17, 25 to hit.
It hits. My displacement cloak no longer works for
this round.
For this round.
Gosh. 12. 21 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I need a DC 23 Constitution saving throw.
I can do this.
Hey, you have my Bardic Inspiration, don't forget.
Oh yeah, I can roll then roll Bardic, right?
Yes. I would assume you can.
It's not going to help me. I rolled a 3 plus a 7, 10.
So he marches toward you and just kind of like overhand smacks you, and it just kind of lands and like crunches down on your shoulder. As it hits, like inky blackness kind of like fills the side of your shoulder pad. Go ahead and mark that 23 damage off of your total maximum HP level as well.
Oh.
I feel like I have something that protects against that, but I'll get back to you if it does.
Okay.
Paladins are immune to diseases.
So this is not a disease.
But yeah, you can keep going.
Okay, his second attack is a 23 against AC.
Hits.
7 plus 16 damage, and then I need another DC 23 Constitution.
Oh God, I rolled a 4. It's going to do it again.
Yeah, sorry.
16.
Yeah, another swipe comes from the other side and hits you on the side. Take that 16 also off your maximum HP. It is Cassiel's turn. The Demigorgon started marching away from him, and he said, "You fucking get back here, you little bitch," and flies at him and swings his massive greatsword twice. This time, however, he's missed 4 times. This time, he slashes Demigorgon right across his gut twice, and where the flames or where the sword hits, just like white fire burns Demigorgon.
Woohoo! Finally,
right?
For real.
So each one of those is for all the listeners that want to know what Cassiel is, he is a planetar. He's doing 46 plus 7 plus 5d8 radiant damage.
Damn.
Yeah.
Should consider an app for that.
You're not wrong. So yeah, 2 huge blasts of slashing, and then like where the slash happens, like fire erupts in bright white. It is Chuck's turn.
How far away is the Demogorgon from me?
110 feet. He's moved away from you, and you haven't moved toward him yet.
I will move towards him 30 feet.
Alrighty, you're 80 away.
Movement.
You're 80 away.
And I will thrust my hand in the air and point my finger up in the air, and I am going to do a 9th level spell here.
Whoa.
I'm going to cast Psychic Scream and go... Just my voice projects towards the Demogorgon. He has to make an intelligence saving throw.
Not sure how intelligent. Actually, he's a pretty
19.
bright guy. He fails, but he also passes. So he's going to use a legendary resistance.
Oh, come on, man.
And he passes. So go ahead and do your damage.
Should I just do is there like a generator? Can somebody just put this in? I don't want to roll 14d6. Can I do that?
I can do that for you real quick.
Yeah, just tell me what the damage is and then half it. That's a lot of dice.
14d6?
Yes, sir. Please.
46.
46 damage? Yeah. Wow. And is that what you rolled or is that already halved?
That's just what I rolled.
Okay, so 23 damage as like he does definitely like bring some tentacles up, put him in his ears but it is loud and it is terrible for him.
That was your 9th level spell?
Yep.
That did 23 damage?
Did.
Man,
his cantrip did like 12 or 13
I'm pretty disappointed right now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's like 2 cantrips.
I'm going to just do a healing word on myself.
But you got him to burn a legendary resistance. That's kind of a big deal.
I did a bonus action healing word. I rolled a 1 plus 5, so 6 health to myself.
You are rolling your healing terribly.
Yeah.
If only you had that healing potion you gave away.
Yeah.
I have another one. I might just use that next time around. So
he is going to, he hears these terrible sounds and he hates it, and he is going to lock both heads on you at that point. Please make a DC 23 wisdom saving throw, sir.
I rolled a 4. It's probably not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
Don't worry, guys. I've got shit spells right now, and I'm rolling terrible.
Target is charmed.
Wait. I have advantage on saving throws against being charmed.
Okay, go ahead. Roll again.
Let me just make sure.
If you're a half elf, you do.
I'm a half elf, yes.
Go for it.
I rolled a 20, a crit.
Yeah.
Woo. What's your modifier?
For what
Wisdom.
is this? Wisdom saving throw plus 1.
Yeah, it's impossible for you to resist this charm.
Even if I crit?
Correct. Crits only.
Crits are only on.
That's not actually
attacking.
a crit unless you're attacking.
Well,
you just rolled a 20.
Sorry.
Ooh. You're gonna be charmed every time.
You get this terrible scream off, and you feel pretty good about the damage it caused, and then all of a sudden, pow, your eyes just go white. That was your turn.
Yes, sir.
It is Brad Kitty.
Brad Kitty, before you go, I need to roll to see if my concentration was lifted because I have to roll twice.
Okay.
You're safe.
Nice.
You're lucky I have a +7 con here.
Very nice.
So is there's two, correct? Because one did not vanish yet.
There are 2.
Is there, so I can like watch as which one is taking damage, or are they mimicking each other as I cannot tell which one is doing the damage?
Oh, yeah.
Creates an illusion of himself, which appears in a space and lasts 20 on a demigod can move the illusionary duplicate equal to a speed. And it's just straight 50% chance of attacking. So when you attack, I roll a dice and to see if it's the right one or not.
Are both of these on Stewart and the angel?
Correct.
So it's like 4 people in one spot.
Correct.
Okay, my first bow is a 27.
That finds purchase. It hits. It doesn't go through them or anything like that.
21 damage, 8 radiant.
Okay. And the second one disappears.
22 to hit, 29 to hit.
Those both hit too.
14 piercing on the second strike, 9 radiant, 18 piercing on the third strike, 12 radiant on that one. Let me ask you, Matt, does he, anytime I hit him, do I have to do a save, or is it each at the end of my turn if I hit him? Is that what I'm picking up?
For the gaze thing?
Yeah.
You're picking up neither of those things.
I will use my bonus action. I'm going to give the help action to Stewart about this darkness that's coming across him. I'm going to try to give you advantage on your saving throw next time you have. I'm going to tell you, just try to overcome that, stand strong and flex your muscle. Let this black eagerness not take over you.
I have a question. Is that Maddening Gaze a spell?
The one where he's like looking at people?
Yeah.
It is not a spell.
Okay,
it is
that's what
just
I
like
thought.
he just looks at you.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I did 82 damage that round.
He makes people go crazy just with like his very presence.
Yeah, for sure.
Very nice. Yeah, that was a ton of damage. Back to the Lair's turn. The Lair is going to again make 2 copies of Demigorgon, and there are 2 of him now. Casey, melee range at this point.
Finally. All right, so I am going to attack whichever Demigorgon is closest to me with my Frost Brand Great Sword.
Yeah.
16.
Do you have a Bark Inspiration still?
Oh, shit, I do.
Use it. You don't know the outcome?
I do not.
22.
That hits.
Yeah.
Woo!
And you hit the correct one, actually.
Yay. That first hit is going to do... Ooh, yeah, there we go. 8 radiant, 6 cold, and 8 regular damage.
Very nice. And next one, the other Demigorgon disappears.
All right, and now I'm going to hit him, and if this hits, I'm going to smite 2. Oh, there we go. That's called a critical hit.
Hey.
Crit sandwich. Let's see if it's a crit sandwich.
All right. 2d20 for the crit sandwich. It is not.
Could have gone for some of that.
Yeah, we need it. We need that Chris sandwich.
Okay, so... And I roll, when I'm doing this, my basic attack is 2d6 regular damage, 1d6 cold, and 1d8 radiant. I roll that twice, right?
If it's a crit, yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to roll...
and then you add your modifier afterwards.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I don't know. My first one, I forgot to add my modifier, which is 4.
Okay.
So we got... Let's see. I don't have to separate out cold damage, do I?
No.
Okay. 9 radiant, 29 regular damage.
Very nice.
Plus, I'm going to smite him
Do it.
for an extra 2d... Oh, you know what? I'm going to do a super duper smite.
I think you have that.
This is called... This is a 4th level spell. I'm going to cast a 4th level spell, you guys. It's called Staggering Smite. Let's see. Next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your weapon pierces both body and mind, and the attack deals an extra 4d6 psychic damage.
Woo. I don't make a save or anything?
You will make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Ugh.
My spell save DC is 18.
So how much more damage?
9 more psychic damage.
9 more psychic. Okay. And he failed his save, but he's going to go ahead and use another legendary resistance because he wants to be able to...
You know, I'll take that.
Yeah, that's a good trade-off, actually. And then he is actually going to counter...
Is he casting a spell when he does his legendary
No.
thing? Okay.
They just get either like up to 3 of them or something like
Yeah,
that.
per day.
All right.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure, because if I can do... If he's casting a spell, I'm going to try and counterspell his ass to keep him from doing that, but I don't think you can do that on a legendary action.
Nah, it's not a spell. And he's actually going to counterattack twice.
Yikes.
21.
He's at disadvantage?
Okay. 21.
Yeah, okay.
17, 29 plus 9 is 38. And DC 23 Constitution saving throw, please.
With advantage.
So that brought me up 1. So 9 plus 7. Not going to do it.
Okay, so take 38 damage and take 38 off your maximum health.
He's slowly withering away.
Yeah, you feel just like your body parts starting to fail you.
Skin and bones under them, mama.
And he's going to go ahead and hit Cassiel with another one. This is just reactions. This isn't even his turn yet, FYI. 22 does hit. Dude, he hit you for like 38. He's going to hit Cassiel for like 14 or something stupid. Like, he just rolled terribly.
Maybe Cassie will start pulling his own weight around here.
High level games make me want to do the average attack damage.
Yeah.
That's in the book.
So much rolling. Yeah.
There's so much rolling, and also it's just consistency. You just know what you're going to do.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of nice. So that was your turn. It's actually his turn again. He is going to swing at Cassiel twice. One time his tail is going to lash around, kind of not... Cassiel doesn't really see it coming, and then another time with his tentacles.
I passed my Constitution check, Robbie, so that spell is still good on you.
Thank you.
I saw you rolling for your next turn over there, so I was like...
So he grabs Cassiel with a tendril from his left arm and then another on his right arm and starts pulling. And then you can see kind of blackness kind of start to seep through both, coming from both tentacles. So Cassiel is like sideways right now. Jeez. That will be his turn. Top of the order.
How can I assist killing Cassiel?
So what's your highest spell slot available right now?
What do you mean?
You have spell slots? What's your highest one available?
Let me just scroll down to the bottom there. Level 8.
Level 8?
8th level.
Go ahead and cast a level 8. What's your level 8 Scorching Ray on Brad Kitty, please?
I don't have Scorching Ray.
Yeah, you've cast it a few times.
You mean Fireball?
Fireball, yeah, that's what I want. Yep, level 8 Fireball on Brad Kitty, please.
On who?
Brad Kitty.
All right, make a dexterity. God, I can't believe this is happening. Make a dexterity saving throw of 19, Robbie. You have to beat a 19.
He's got like a plus 11, so
he should be all right.
Should be good, unless he rolls a...
What's that?
Roll an 18, I think. This dice sucks. 18.
Nice.
It's a white die with gold.
You're an 18, so if you have
numbers.
plus 11, you're going to pass it. So he's going to take 13 d6 fire damage halved.
54 divided by 2.
27. Go ahead and take 27 damage, Robbie. We'll also go ahead and use a bonus action. You got any other level 8 spell slots over there?
Is it bonus action?
Uh-huh.
No more level 8.
Level 7?
I have a level 7 spell slot available.
Go ahead and cast Healing Word on Demogorgon.
God damn it. You fucking asshole. I'm going to roll these. This is shitty.
That's pretty funny. Really, the worst part is him burning spell slots.
Yeah.
21 plus 5 is 24.
You rolled so much better for me than you did yourself. So in horror, you guys watch as these huge gashes that Cassiel made with his sword are starting to like heal up. Then you'll move 30 feet closer, so you're 50 feet away from Demogorgon now, and at the end of that, you kind of like rub your eyes and shake your mind, and you're back at it here.
Damn. What happened?
Now that that's up, he's actually going to use another reaction and look at Robbie. I see you doing all these math, Robbie. I want to hold up. Go ahead and roll Constitution saving throw, please. Or I'm sorry, Wisdom.
Again, not a spell.
No.
All right.
You rolled
Fail.
a 2.
Anything else?
Lucky?
Before I drop this.
Lucky, Robbie? Anything?
Yeah, this is a good time to roll. Well, actually, wait, it was a 23? Yeah, don't even worry about it. You'd have to roll
You might
20,
as well
right?
try,
a 19
right?
or a 20?
Even if I crit, I'd only get a 22, so I'm not going to beat a 23.
Target is stunned until the end of Demogorgon's next turn. I only rolled a 1. You are just skipping your turn, basically.
Robbie looks defeated.
He really does. He rolled a lot over there.
You did all that math.
Save it for later.
Save it for the next turn. If you get one.
Sorry, bro.
Time for Cassius to cast his 9th level spell.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So he looks, both eyes like lock on with you, and you look at them back, and you are just like stunned. You are looking at chaos in the face, and it is too much for you. You miss your turn.
Yeah, I'm standing my ground. I got a good posture going on. I'm really liking this area. I got some arrows that I have taken out my quiver and put into the ground, and for some reason I've stopped moving to grab my arrows and pull them.
Blair's turn. It is going to, again, just inky blackness starts sprouting everywhere. I need everyone to roll D20 for me.
19 for Stewart.
Okay. None appears around you.
What is it? Just a roll?
Yeah, no modifiers.
14.
This is actually just like a luck thing. It appears randomly around you.
Brad Kitty got a 4 because he is stunned.
You are in the midst of darkness. Now, you still have the radiant thing, right? It's not a concentration?
Casey already did all his saves and it's still there.
Yeah, I've been doing all of my saves.
Okay. So
bow is
it's
still
around you, Robbie, but currently while the spell is still in effect, your bow and arrow is lighting it up. So you're okay for now.
14's good enough?
It is.
All right.
Casey, you're up.
Okie dokie.
I'll be honest, that heal hurt pretty bad. You guys were getting... That was a lot of healing.
I know. It's annoying because that's a lower level heal, I think.
I am going to cast between, so I'm kind of like laying there on the side of the rock. I've been smashed a few times, and between me and the Demogorgon, I am going to cast a 4th level spell called Guardian of Faith. And you guys see before me someone wearing the one of the Lords of Waterdeep masks just kind of spring up in a spectral form with a very large sword. And so any hostile creature that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time must succeed a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 20 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Okay, so it's if he moves toward it?
No, it's just in between me and it, and if it moves towards me, it's going to attack it.
Okay.
Get a whack in.
Cool.
So I'm just going to kind of hide behind this Waterdeep thingamadoo.
Okay, Demogorgon's turn. Sideways, being pulled in 2 different directions. Cassiel is going to take
a charred Cassiel.
Not anymore. You hear some horrible screaming and just, him trying to hang on for dear life. And he says, "Fuck you!" And then you just tearing and ripping. And now there are 2 parts of Cassiel. As one heads in one direction, the other heads in another direction. And both are quickly devoured.
Where did his sword go?
Good question. It actually was flung directly below him, right at Demogorgon's feet. Everybody give me a perception check with disadvantage.
That's 8.
7.
16.
Brad Kitty, you see a wisp of white light dart out of Cassiel's mouth as he dies and heads in southeast, the direction toward the portal. You're the only one that sees that, though.
I don't know what I'm going to do with that information.
No. But Cassiel is gone. His sword is buried. Like, it kind of like landed straight down in the sandy earth. You guys also noticed demons starting to gather, and like toward the edge of like behind Demigorgon, like a bunch of them, whole sorts of like masses and masses and masses just starting to gather, but they're not engaging. They're just kind of there and like howling and roaring and things, but they're not in a position like they look like they're going to attack.
So our only way, if we were to run at this point, our only way out is through a horde of demons or up a straight wall?
Correct.
All right. Guys, I think we're stuck here.
What kind of weapon is this sword? Is it a long sword?
It's a huge great sword. Just massive. Absolutely massive.
Can you use great swords?
Yes.
And it is Cassiel's turn. I'll go ahead and delete him.
Now, hold on a sec. Oh, never mind.
Top of the order is Jackson King.
I'm going to cast haste on myself. It's 30 feet. How far away am I from Stewart?
Oh, you're actually close because you had to move closer to him at some point. You're only 25 feet away from Stewart and then another 25 feet away from Demogorgon.
I'll cast haste on Stewart. I don't know why I'm scrolling down on here. You took away all my fucking spells.
I did.
How's everybody looking health-wise? We looking okay?
I have 88 hit points.
How you looking, Brad Kitty?
92 out of 129.
You guys want to heal, or you want me to do some damage to this guy?
I think it's damage. I mean, we got to push for damage.
We're fucked right now because all the demons.
If someone falls to 1 hit point and you can do some sort of mass heal, save that for later. And again, you have polymorph too that you could, bring someone back or bring someone from the brink.
Yeah, I'm going to back up enough to cast Fireball on him, but I don't want to hit any of my teammates or anything like that.
If you hit him in the face, we're pretty low.
I'd buy that, yeah.
I'm going to do it at 4th level.
Okay.
So he needs to make a DC 19 dexterity saving throw.
How many dice will that be?
9d6.
Failed.
Woo! Come on.
27.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, he eats all of it. You almost negated your own healing spell.
And I'm gonna say I do something cool, like I'll pull my guitar off to my side, and I'll shoot it from my guitar like fucking Desperado. Where he boom, 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 like shoots the machine gun out of his
nice
guitar. Do it like that.
I love it. Nice job. Yeah, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Me?
Yeah, you. Can't just go tossing around fireballs and not expect you're gonna get the gaze.
8. Do I add anything to it? A wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
19.
You're charmed again, sir.
I would say you have advantage, but you'd have to roll a 20 and then also have Bardic Inspiration or something.
I rolled a 1. This is going nowhere fast.
All right, you're charmed next turn. Next is Robbie. This time you are not stunned. You get to actually have some fun.
All right, I need to know if a 19 hits.
It does not.
I will use lucky to re-roll that hit. And for this one, I'm going to take my -5 to attack, but plus 10 damage.
Woo!
And that's a 16. I ain't going to do it.
That also is a miss, sir.
I'm going to use my action surge.
Hey.
So I feel a lot of more adrenaline coming through me after being stunned, and I feel like I want to make up for that amount of time that I was stunned, and I see all the arrows I have planted in front of the ground in front of me, and I pick up the first arrow, and what is the feathers called at the end? The fletching?
Yep.
I take one and I bite it and I tear it off as I shoot the first arrow. That's a 28 to hit.
That's it?
Is there 2 of them or 1?
2 or 1. What?
Demigorgons.
Does he hit the right one?
No, you're in. There's only one, but he used darkness as his lair action.
Ah, okay. Okay, so 28, a 30 to hit, 24 to hit, the 19, which we said is a miss, the 24 to hit, and another 24. So actually, there's 3 24s are hit.
Kill him, Robbie.
That's good. That was a hit.
For damage, piercing is 93 damage.
93?
Jesus. That's a lot.
Yeah, you think?
Wow.
You were gazing at me this whole time.
Radiant damage is 38 radiant.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I gave you that radiant.
And just all of a sudden, arrows. I mean, you would have thought an entire army was shooting arrows, but it is just Brad Kitty just letting them fly. 98 plus what?
93.
Wow.
No, sorry. 93 plus 38.
Wow. Very nice. Oh, yeah.
38's radiant.
He is like roaring, and tentacles are just flying everywhere as he like backpedals after just taking so much force. He's almost brought to his knees by just so much power brought into him.
Yeah, I'm actually like a little nervous. It was like hard using the calculator because my fingers are shaking a little bit. So that's why I did the math a little bit wrong there. I would do the same thing as before. I would use my bonus action to try to help Stewart with this inkness taking over his body.
You mean me?
No, me.
Oh,
No, you're charmed. I ain't helping you right now. I'm just gonna tell him that I seen his picture on Twitter that was drawn of him, and it's a very beautiful and handsome photo.
Thank you.
And that I love to go on Twitter and read all the comments that people leave on there.
Very nice, I guess.
Turn.
Valera's turn, he's going to make 2 Demigorgons, and then Demigorgon's going to use his other action, legendary action this turn, to swing at the person nearest to him, which is Casey.
Mm-hmm. He has a disadvantage because of my cloak of displacement.
15 and a 16, sorry. Plus 17 each, so that'll be a hit.
Yeah.
You get 2 to AC with haste.
Yeah, that's true. I have 22 now. Right, you hasted me, right?
Yes, I did. But I don't think that's enough. He rolled a 14 and a 15
44.
plus 17.
44 damage.
Yeah, and then go ahead and do your Constitution saving throw.
You hit me twice, right?
That was just one.
Oh, that's just one? Jeez. Yeah, I got like 20 on the Constitution roll.
Okay, it has to be 23.
Oh, yeah, just 20. So
Go ahead and 44 damage and take 44 off your max.
yikes.
I rolled really high. Sorry. Honestly, against Cassiel, I was not rolling high. I mean, some. But it is your turn, sir.
I am going to scream.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to roll down that hill and run towards that sword. And in one beautiful sweeping motion, grab Cassiel's sword and swing it up at the Demigorgon's knees.
Sun scorch.
Do it up.
I have haste, so is grabbing the sword a bonus action or a...
Bonus.
Bonus? Okay, cool. So I still have my 2 swings of the sword. Do I feel anything when I pick up that sword? Is it heavy? Is it beautiful?
It is amazing. It is like picking up the most unbelievable sword in the whole world.
I got a 20 and a 28.
20 is a miss. 28 is a hit.
How many dice is that
Hold on.
sword doing?
Was the you get an advantage on your...
On attack rolls?
Never mind. No.
Okay.
Never mind. Sorry. I thought.
But I get an extra attack because I've only attacked twice.
You do get an extra attack.
So I'll take my haste attack.
Yeah.
Which is a 1.
Nuts.
Awesome.
And how much damage does this thing do? Because I have 1d8 radiant with any weapon I pick up.
It is actually 4d6 plus 7 damage for slashing. 5d8 radiant.
Damn.
Yeah. Sun Scorch.
I do 8. Oh gosh, that was bad. 8 for the slashing.
That was bad.
Yeah. 21 radiant damage.
That's better. So Demogorgon, I mean, there's just flames erupting all over him at this point. Kind of white flames. He's kind of burning again all around you, or at least toward the edge of the chasm. There's a bunch of demons just kind of howling and roaring. Demogorgon's going to be taking out or at least trying the closest person to him. So we're going to try and swing twice at Stewart. Disadvantage brings me to 24 against Stacy.
That barely hits.
30.
Hit. Guys, I might be going down here. I have 44 hit points left, and the last time he hit me once and did 44 damage.
21 and 23.
That exactly takes me to 0.
Oh.
Exactly.
Let's just double check and make sure we've got all of our math correct.
21 and 23. Yeah.
That's 44.
Yeah.
That's exactly enough to knock me out.
And Chuck, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm charmed.
I know. He's going to use Healing Word.
At the highest level.
Yeah. Whatever highest level spell slot you got.
5th level.
Go ahead and roll it.
5d4. 17. God, why am I healing this guy for so fucking much? Darn it.
So right now, you're 40 feet from Brad Kitty. What is your movement speed?
30.
You're going to move 30 feet toward Brad Kitty and cast Fireball between the two of you.
You creative
At my highest level?
DM. Oh, man.
At my highest level?
Yeah, highest possible.
You basically spiked this fireball right next to us.
Robbie, by the way, you no longer have the holy weapon.
Thank you for
And it's
reminding me.
going to be at a 4th level.
I'll take those D8s
Yep.
back.
Which will be
Just as a reminder.
4th level spell, which will be 9d6. So Casey, if you could do this, and I'll say, "Hey, Brad, catch!" And I'll just swing my guitar face over, but not enough to like smash it. Just kind of like, whoop, just enough to like hit it on the ground. It just creates a
44 damage.
Oh wait, we have to make dexterity saving throws
or half as
well.
much. Yeah.
Or it's half as much. So
15, does that work?
That was your dex save? What'd you roll? Like
A 4.
Okay, I was about to say like a 1.
That doesn't work.
Yeah, that does not work.
I'm going to use lucky.
Good move.
it has to be a 19, Robbie. There you go. That'll work.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9 plus 11, which is 20, so I will succeed as well. So we take half of what did
So
you say?
22 damage each. That was your turn. He is, before Robbie goes, going to use his gaze on Robbie. So, Robbie, go ahead and make a saving throw, sir.
So I don't think I can even beat it. So anytime he gazes at me, I automatically fail. Because if I got a crit, I'd only get a 22.
Okay.
And if the save's 23, then you just gaze at me.
Ooh, I got the confusion one. So go ahead and roll a d10.
2.
Skip your next turn. So it's not a stun, it's just like you don't know where you're at. You're just like so confused as to what's going on right now.
I'm very confused why my beloved Jackson King would hit me with a fireball.
And himself.
My whiskers get burned a little bit.
So you skip your next turn. Casey's turn. Death saving throw, sir.
It's a 9.
There's one. Demogorgon's turn now. He's going to march toward Jackson King.
Wait. I'm not ready. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. I'm ready. Come on over.
20 or 18 plus 17, 35 and 32.
My AC is 40. I got a special. God.
22 and 16 damage.
So we're looking at 38 damage.
Yep, and then roll a DC 23 con.
Twice.
As he just like swipes at you, tentacles just flying everywhere. You don't know where to dodge. There's just too much going on.
So I have to roll 18 or better.
You have +5 con?
Yeah.
Wow. Didn't know bards could do that.
7.
And?
A crit miss.
All right, go ahead and take both of those off of your max HP. So 43, we said, off your max HP. And you're up.
Yeah. Fuck, man. I need to make a concentration check to make sure that haste is not still on his dead body. Does that fall off of him after he's
I'm
fallen off?
unconscious. I assume it's gone no matter what.
Well, I
Yeah.
took damage for myself. Doesn't it still stay on him if I'm concentrating on him?
Do you
What's the
want it
matter?
to? I don't know.
Maybe if I heal him here to get him. Nah, fuck it. I rolled a 1. So fitting. Let's see. Let's scroll all the way down to my level 2 spells.
So my max HP is only 16.
Nice.
You can heal me up to 16 hit points. Or if just 1, so I can get up and swing again. Maybe, if I'm lucky. If I don't get killed in between then and then.
Oh man, this sucks so bad. Can I make a suggestion to this thing?
You can try. You can do whatever you want, man. It's your
I
turn.
just don't know what else to do. I don't know if he'd listen. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. Might as well
Really?
try. No.
Ha! You got convinced by Casey.
I mean, do you have anything that can do any sort of damage at all?
I have blind. What is it?
He's used, I think, all of
Whispers.
his legendary actions, too. If you can get him to run away or anything to kind of give you just some extra time for Brad Kitty to unleash some arrows or do
Yeah,
some
it's a
radiant
good idea.
damage. Or
Dissonant Whispers.
I think he's
I'm
used
gonna
all
do
this.
a Dissonant Whispers, or I'm gonna do a Healing Word as a bonus action on Stewart
Okay.
to get
Ooh.
him up.
Don't spend a high spell slot on it.
It's a level 1. It's the lowest possible thing. Oh, I rolled a 4 plus 5. You get 9 health. And I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the Demogorgon. Is to be
Okay.
a Wisdom saving throw of 19.
16 plus 3, 19.
So he does take some damage. So it's 9 halved.
5 damage.
And I'm going to...
You don't have haste, any haste spell slots left?
No, dude, I've been using them all for the Demogorgon, so I have nothing. Actually, all I have left are 2 level 2 spell slots and cantrips. I'm going to move away from the Demogorgon 30 feet,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Robbie?
Cheers.
Yeah.
So how did you disengage?
He wasn't close enough.
I wasn't on him.
Okay. Where am I at relationship to the Demogorgon?
You are 90 feet away still.
Move as far as your bow will let you, and just keep trying to get shots off while he's moving towards you. And make your saving throws, if you can.
Do I get a sense to how's this Demogorgon looking? Is his posture changed? Does he look weakened any?
He is surrounded in white flame, and there's slashes all over him, but he seems to be still upright.
There's two of them, correct, right now?
Yeah, his lair action was to make another one.
Okay, I will take my first arrow out and I will bite the fletching off of one of them. And I'll down to the ground as I pull my bow back to strike. What do you think, Casey? Should I take the -5 plus 10 damage on all three of these?
Well, you don't have that radiant stuff anymore, but
Don't.
let's see here. What do you have to roll in order to hit him?
I'm thinking it's anywhere between 20 to 22. And I have a plus 16 to attack, so I would have plus 11.
So plus 11, so you'd have a 50% chance on each one. Right now you have about a 75% chance to hit on each one. But what's your damage on each one? If you could double your damage and take a 25% hit, then it's worth it, right? Probably. I think that, I don't know. I'm looking at the math guy.
Well, I know the answer.
It seems like it would be worth it to me to have a 25% chance to do double.
It's not exactly double, but I do have the plus 10 damage already, but so the D8 is what we're looking at.
What does your heart tell you?
Sometimes
Wait, sorry. Is that stupid? Go with your heart, Brad Kitty.
Jackson King actually said that, so that's canon.
out of all the shots I've fired, I've probably only missed 3 shots.
So you're due. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Are you looking at math, Casey, that you're doing?
I'm looking at my own shit. I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were looking at an answer for me. I thought you were going to look it up.
I'm waiting on you, so I'm looking at my
We're all
my
planning our
options
next
here.
I'm also waiting on you. We're all waiting on you.
Oh, I thought someone was going to help
I'm
me.
planning out my
Dude, I
next
told
move
you.
here.
I think it's worth it to take the -5. You still have a 50% chance to hit, and it's almost double
right.
damage.
I'm going to take in the
It seems
-5 on this, so each
Do
one's
it.
going to be a plus 11.
Nope.
It's a 16,
Miss.
22.
Shoots right through an illusionary.
So I have curving shot. And
Okay, so it has to be behind them and they're next to each other. That's the wording on curving shot. So it went right through one of them.
because I thought it was as long as there's 2 on the battlefield.
So it doesn't just like reverse course, because that's what you would need it to do. I'm pulling it up right now.
In other words, what Matt is saying is a quote from Lord of the Rings. You have no power here.
You learn how to direct an errant arrow towards a new target. When you make an attack roll with a magic arrow and miss, you can use a bonus action to reroll the target against a different target within 60 feet of the original. I mean, that's crazy. Okay, I guess it just randomly reverses course.
No, it's going around in a circle.
Yeah.
It's directed upward, and now it's coming back around.
Ignore it. Delete what I just said. It goes up and comes straight down.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
So I have to re-roll it?
Yeah, roll it again. Oh, but you're using your bonus action if you do it.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, that's not going to work. That's to 2.
And then final attack.
Final attack, still a -5. 21.
Miss.
Oh,
Maybe I was wrong about that, Robbie.
I would have. There's no chance. You take that plus 10 damage every time. The goal of an archer is to hit as many times as you can because you add that plus 10. Yeah, there's no way I would use sharpshooter.
I'm getting the sense that he's close to death. I'm trying to end it before I get hit. Or,
That's why you hit him.
Or Jackson King. Yeah, but I was getting the feeling that if I could get him,
Get some big hits.
if I get some big hits, I could kill him. But I mean, it didn't hit. Didn't hit.
Lara's turn. He's going to make another double. And then we're going to do a gaze on Stewart. DC 23 wisdom serve.
he's the biggest threat.
Bad wisdom. Well, it's still +9, but I rolled a 1. So you were retired die. That's the second time I've rolled a 1 on that same die.
So you pop up, and Demigorgon sees your movement and stares at you.
Oh, wait. Oh, I don't think I have advantage on charm. Just paralyzed or stunned.
Well, it is charm.
Okay. I don't think I have anything that stops that.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, I have a... Hold on. No, never mind. Oh, wait. I have a ring of mind shielding.
Oh.
I'm immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether or not you're lying, know your alignment, never mind. That doesn't actually do anything.
Bummer.
What a terrible description.
Yep. Right.
Well, you are right next to Demogorgon. You're going to use your action to use all healing that you have left on him.
So I will go up to him and use Lay on Hands and heal him for 35 hit points.
That's not as much as I thought it was. I thought it was going to be a big one.
I've used a lot. I've already used 50.
That will be your turn. It is now his turn, and he's going to hit you again.
Hit me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably dead here again.
Disadvantage 6 to plus 17, 23.
Hits.
To 18.
I'm out, yeah.
All right.
I had 9 hit points.
Go ahead and roll your Constitution.
1.
So that's taking off your max HP.
I have -2 max HP.
That's death. That's like death.
So he slams down upon me, and just like, I assume, like, is he stomping me? Is he hitting me?
Oh
with
yeah,
his-
just like throws, like slams you down. You heal him, and then he just like starts stomping on your head.
And as that's happening, this is what the Ring of Mind Shielding is good for.
Oh.
If you die while wearing the ring, your soul enters it. Unless it already houses a soul, you can remain in the ring or depart for the afterlife. As long as your soul is in the ring, you can telepathically communicate with any creature wearing it.
That's awesome.
A wearer can't prevent this telepathic communication. So, as the light fades from my eyes, I say, "For Waterdeep, I will return." The ring shimmers, and I'm out.
You're in a ring.
I'm in a ring.
You're kind of like a genie.
Can you be
Kinda.
revived? Can he be revived from
He
the
has
ring?
negative HP. Well,
Like
so
he's-
like a huge high level like wizard could do that. Or
I could,
cleric or
I
something.
could get out of the ring or just go to the afterlife at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
So if we get the ring off, if we were to somehow survive this, which I don't think we will.
That did not help. I'll be honest. You guys were really close. We'll see.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
My turn.
Yeah.
Get ready for this, y'all.
I thought you had new spell slots.
I have 2.
Change your outfit.
Change
right.
my outfit.
Change your outfit.
It's a bonus action if I do that, though. All right. Fine. Yeah. Whatever. I'm gonna utter the command word showtime, and I'm going to change my outfit one last time. It's going to be of a black and red, rough-looking texture. And I'm going to grow, instead of my wings that I had on my back before, they're going to kind of lose their feathers, and it's just going to be kind of, I don't know, like skeleton, like the bone structure of the wings, and I'm going to sprout little horns from my head just to look like a demon. And I'm going to cast blindness and deafness on him and hope it works. It's a Constitution saving throw of 19.
So actually, he has advantage on anything to make blindness because he has
Come on,
two
Matt!
heads. No, 2 heads.
It
He
makes
failed.
sense. It makes sense.
But
Advantage.
he still failed. He didn't roll well enough, I'm afraid. So yeah.
Even
Got
with advantage. Oh, we got him.
No, I had advantage and he still failed.
All right. How far away am I from Brad Kitty?
From Brad Kitty.
I think you're 10
Can I
feet away.
get-
10 feet away.
Fucking shoot him! And I use my last bardic inspiration on Brad Kitty to give him a D12.
All right.
And then I will start to move back, spread out just a little bit from Brad Kitty, so we're not right on top of one another with 30 feet.
He starts flailing around as he can't see currently. Do I save against that during my turn, or how does that work?
So I'm going to blind him so he can't see us, obviously.
Can't do that gaze either.
Yeah, if it fails, target is either blinded or deafened for the duration. At the end of each of its turns,
Okay.
target
End of
can
my
make
turn.
a Constitution saving throw. Kind of wish I had thought about this beforehand, but
I'm sure it would have been good, yeah.
yeah.
All right. Brad
Don't worry,
Kitty,
we still have a chance to get you out.
Yeah.
you're in a magic ring.
You're
Yeah, I am.
still alive.
So since I have advantage and I have a bardic inspiration, I do think I am going to take the -5 plus 10 damage.
It's your life, man.
Just shoot him, Robbie. Just fucking. I think you should just shoot him, right? I don't know. What does this do? It adds plus 10 to your damage?
Plus 10 damage, but is -5 to hit.
Why do you have advantage? Oh, because he's blind.
Right.
Okay, yeah. That's fine. Ooh, he crit.
That's
Yeah.
a crit, baby.
Crit.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
A crit sandwich.
Yeah, I'm
Should we
going to
roll
do
a crit sandwich for that
the
one
crit
first?
sandwich.
Oh, he rolled a 19.
I rolled a 19.
Fuck. No. All right, so that's a crit. And it is, you do get your sneak attack damage because he's blinded.
Yes. I was going to say that I get it because Stewart is there in the ring anyways, so Okay, so
You guys would have known about the ring.
We would
Or
have.
Jackson would have.
Well, I'm going to loot your body afterwards.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
he
true.
would have wanted me to have this.
that's
and then you
not
could talk
good.
to me
I rolled
afterwards.
2 1s for my D8s. Oh my goodness. But my sneak attack damage is a 10. That's pretty good.
Hold on, Robbie. I might let me just make sure Bardic Inspiration to see if you can add that to damage. I don't
No,
think
you can't add it to
No,
damage.
you can't.
Mm-mm.
So you did do your plus 10 afterwards too.
So that's 22 plus 9. 22 plus 9 is 31
All right.
for my first attack. Second one, advantage, taking the -5 is again. So that's a 7 plus 10 is a 17
Use your
plus
Bardic Inspiration on this.
6 sets is 26.
-5.
I already minus the 5.
Okay, then that's a hit.
It's different rolling only 1d8. I feel like I'm missing some dies
Yeah.
because I was rolling 3d8 with the radiant damage. 7 plus 20, 27 for my second hit.
Plus 20?
I'm taking that -5.
All right.
Oh. Is that how that works?
One more hit.
I'm just gonna do the regular.
All
No -5 on this one. Just the regular.
Okay.
Oh, I get advantage. That's right. What's that, Chuck?
17.
We'll see if it's crit. That's gonna hit.
I put 12 on that one.
The 2 HP.
5 plus 10 is 15.
So
15 damage.
sorry. So as the great beast roars and starts stomping the life out of Stewart, and you see a wisp leave his mouth and go into his ring, the roaring, I would imagine you... Or do you want to describe your kill, or do you want me to?
I let out a roar as I'm shooting these arrows, and it's not like a cat roar you guys have heard before. It's more of a lion roar. Because I am very bad that my friend Stewart has been killed, and I love that guy so much. He called me his friend, and now I'm just... I know Stewart isn't big into revenge, but I feel like me living on and Jackson King... not that we're gonna live on. We're surrounded by demons, but like not being killed, like that would be great. So I just let out this roar of anger as I release these arrows. And since there's 2 heads, I put an arrow straight in both heads.
Yeah, but right between 2 eyes, it just kind of hits, and the head like starts to slump down, and it's dead, and its friend looks over the other head and looks over, and then to see what happened, like, you know, its whole life it's been had a companion with it, and now it's just gone. It's just gone, and it looks back to the creature that did it, and thunk, there's another one protruding from its head, and it begins to sink down, and it's brought down to its knees, and it kind of begins to like melt away. The creature does, as 40 feet of just pure inky blackness begins to cascade, and at first it's kind of slow, but in chunks, just like black ooze just starts flowing and flows down into the abyss, into the entity that created it. You guys, you were actually 10 feet away from each other, so you were really close to each other. I'd imagine kind of...
We immediately start making out. No, I'm just kidding.
I was waiting for it.
Everyone was.
We did it.
We knew it. So you guys kind of put your arms around each other and, you know, look out amongst the sea of demons. And kind of at that point, from over where Stewart is, you kind of hear just a really strange, like, clink. And then you hear 2 more of them, clink, clink, from right around you are. Jackson King looks down to see his exposed chest, although that beautiful blue diamond that was amongst it is cracked and turning the color red. And that's when you kind of forget where you are as the madness of the abyss takes a hold. You look at Brad Kitty, and Brad Kitty back at you, and you can see the madness in his eyes as well. And you hear the demons outside chant, like roaring and clawing and just going crazy out there. And all of a sudden you kind of realize that they're not going crazy. They're chanting. This roar, this chaos, this madness, you kind of like it. It feels good. It feels at home. And that inky blackness that was the Demon Lord, you feel it moving toward you, but in a welcoming way. You want this. This feels nice. This feels right. And as it moves its way up both of your legs, all around you, you feel at home. This is the best you have felt ever. And you start to move and combine and feel your bodies merge together. And you grow, and you're getting bigger. And have you had a tail always? You think so. You're almost sure of it, but you didn't have two heads before this. You think? Maybe you did. You're not sure. Maybe was it always this way? And as the demons outside continue their just cackling and raucous noise, it's beautiful to you, and it is the best and worst thing that has ever happened as you stare downward. Now, a 40-foot tall, monstrous, two-headed demon. You roar, and they bow.
You see what happened? We've become the new Demogorgon.
I'd rather have died. I would.
Well, we get to spend eternity together, I guess, is a good thing.
Yeah,
No.
it's true. If I'm going to spend eternity with anyone, I want it to be you.
Back on the material plane, we go back into that room. And Laeral Silverhand, watching as a crystal ball, says, No! How, no! Master, I wanted to bring you a plaything. This was for you. It was my gift. I can't believe what happened. And she weeps, and she looks back into her crystal ball and sees this new monstrosity, this new creature of chaos. And she says, Master? And you two can feel this pull, this presence from a different world asking you. And she says, my new master, how can I help? How can I serve? That's it.
Wipe out the human race.
Can we get it? Hold on. Can we get a shot on the gate, on the portal? All the soldiers standing around the gate?
Yeah, so actually you see a few different things. You see the portal close as when a new demon lord is created. All exits and entries are entered, so the portal does close. You also see Cassiel as an angel up in Mount Celestia. You guys didn't know this, but if a demon, you were kind of, I don't know if the word played is right, but any angel dying out, any creature, either demon, devil, or angel dying outside of their own realm just returns to their own realm. They don't actually die. So you see him cheering and yelling, "Get him, you fucking wankers! Get him!" And yeah, that's what the rest of the world is looking like.
What eventually happens to this ring that Stewart's in?
I suppose that would be up to our new demon lords. Do you guys have a new name for yourself?
Jackson Kitty or Brad King. One of the two. You decide.
I suppose you could wear the ring if you wanted to.
It's too small.
What do you guys look like? This is kind of something. I mean, if you want to
I
think
would
about
assume
it,
we have the same body as the Demogorgon, but our heads are our heads.
One cat head.
A cat head and just a fucking Jackson.
I mean, you could have like a demonic. You actually made yourself more demonic at the end there.
I did. So I've got horns coming out of my half-elf head.
Are you furry?
I don't think so. Well, I've got my hair.
Just patches of hair. Yeah, patches of hair would be great.
I guess I'll probably say I've balded a little bit. I have patches of hair.
So you said we no longer have a tail?
You could. It's up to you. You're making yourself as a demon lord.
Definitely a cat tail.
You'll probably have to draw this character, Casey.
Oh, right. Yeah. Final mutation.
Just some sort of horrible looking creature. Yeah, I don't know.
We got to have at least one thing on us look fabulous from Jackson King that didn't get changed.
It definitely has a big guitar strapped to its back. the guitar grew in size as well.
Just cheetah print pants.
Yeah. Oh, I
Pretty
can
sweet.
still, yeah.
Cheetah print tights.
I'll say showtime in one last time, and I'll change our outfit to whatever fits a Demogorgon.
So we have enough conscience to take the ring, though,
Yeah.
you're saying?
Yeah, if you want.
Would I be able to take Stewart's sword and put his helmet on top of the sword? Put Stewart's sword into the ground and take his helmet on top of the sword like he did for the...
I mean, you're
Death
like
Knight?
a big, crazy lunatic killing monster at this point, so.
Yeah.
We're not us anymore.
Yeah, if
We're
you
the
were to put on the
Demogorgon.
ring, I would sense that who it was, because I can talk to whoever it was, and then I would just be like, peace, and then just go on to the afterlife. I win.
So yes! That's the best case scenario for Stewart.
Oh, God.
You could always stay in the ring and you could be that good guy that tries to the angel on
Lead
your
you the right
shoulder
way.
to try
That's
to...
true. Maybe I'll try that for a while.
I'll
and then
talk
disappear.
to Brad Kitty just as the demon is like, all right, so now the plan is to open another portal to get someone else to become the Demogorgon so that we can go on to heaven with Stewart.
I think you're in hell forever, man.
Yeah.
I think you're in hell forever.
All right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the campaign, and we will see you for some.
Do-do-do.
Oh, man, that's a reveal. That's like 2 weeks ahead of time.
Don't say
Yeah.
that, I guess. Whoops.
Edit that out.
Edit that.